Good morning, Immunotec family. We're extremely excited to be with you like every single month. We're here to talk to you, to let you know what's happening, the exciting things that are happening around our organization, about our community. This is it. Like, this is the first quarter that has gone through. And Mike, we have had so much fun. We have had so much people breaking records, breaking ranks. I think this year has proven to be an extraordinary like start, a kickoff for the entire year, but that doesn't mean anything, but you just need to press harder.
I love it. Mauricio, what an amazing month of March. Now we're into April and it is, what do they say? In America, I've always heard, April showers bring May flowers. And I think we're showering down a lot of momentum on the Immunotech family right now. And when I think about where we're at in the month, I mean, we're a little bit later than we normally are putting this out to the public. But like, when I think about the first 15 days of the month, I love your analogy. That's when you requalify. That's when you get your team requalified. Whatever you did in the month of March, by the 15th of April, your goal should be to have accomplished that. And then the next 5 days, you reevaluate. And then that gives you the last 10 days to take it to another level. And, that kind of activity, Mauricio, is just driving momentum from March into April. And it's not how you start the month, right? It's how you finish, and you finish strong, but you got to start consistently. And those conversations every single day. And man, one of the things that I got fired up about was coming out of Immunofest in Mexico. I mean, closing that out. What an amazing event, Mauricio.
We had so much fun there. And obviously, as we always said, we encourage you, of course, Mike, just talk about the momentum that is happening, the ranks that are being broke. So those ranks need to take a moment to celebrate. You need to take a moment to celebrate and recognize all the process that you have gone through, all the hard work you have put into. And also, if your team has achieved a record or a rank, please make sure to recognize that, to celebrate together, because this is what it means a lot for our community, a lot for Immunotech, because we're here to celebrate. We're here to have a better life. We're here to have a better momentum, not only as an organization, but you as a person out there with your community, with your family, with everyone surrounding you. And as Mike says, talking about community, talking about celebration, Immunifest was incredible. We celebrate so much. We had so much fun, but we also learned a lot from the people that was sharing their stories, their trainings, all the things that we have learned throughout these years and through their experiences. We learned so much. We have learned incredible, but not only learn, not only celebrate, but we also launch a new branding, Mike, a new branding that is, I don't know, but it's sexy as possible.
Oh, it's fantastic. And what I love it's stronger science positioning. There's practical tools for the field built in, and real stories from consultants out there, recognition for growth, and really we wanted to let everybody know when we think about our product line, those categories that we just introduced, a major evolution on how we position Immunotech in the marketplace from cellular defense, right? Defending against the bad stuff out there, longevity, the whole anti-aging conversation, and then performance. And I think that this structure really helps consultants know how to simplify the conversations they're having with people. And I'm excited when we put this out just a couple of days ago. We want to make sure we spread it across this broadcast, but you can actually look at clear product comparisons, educational content, and a better customer experience on your new website. The website's in beta testing right now, so it's fully replicated. It can be used just like your other one, but this look and feel will actually take over your website for replication. And it's, if you want to write this down, you can write down beta, BETA immunotech.com. Beta, BETA immunotech.com. And I think, Mauricio, we think about starting conversations faster, improving conversion, building a stronger culture and customer relationships. It is an extraordinary site.
100%. When I'm browsing this site and learning of all the things that we have put together, Mike, I feel like it's a training portal. Like
Yes.
itself, you go into the site, and if you want to talk or have a conversation with a prospect or a conversation with a customer or a possible customer, you can literally use our website, our new brand new website, to learn a lot, to let them know the difference and why Immunotech, why Immunical, why the amazing products that we have to share. You're gonna have so much fun going into the information. There's so much to share, so much science. Again, as we always said, Mike, the difference between us and the rest is we're not just talking about passion and from the heart that we love our products because we do love our products, but we talk from the science, from the facts, from the reason to believe is that we have the facts. And that's a huge statement that not many can do, but you that are here with us in our community, you can. We have invested so much time and so much effort, and of course, resources, both economical and human resources, to make this available for you because it makes a difference. And then when you're having your customers or your consultants trying the product and experiencing by themselves, you will hear so much difference. In talking about the difference, we have an amazing promotion running this month, Mike, that it's a product that, guys, there's nothing compare out there. Like if you know someone that it's taking or needs vitamin D, there's no reason why they're doing other different than Sunray.
No doubt about that. I just picked this up. I always have it sitting by my desk to show people, but those of you in the US, you need to take advantage of this Sunray promotion. We're going to get into some practical applications for your business for you to be able to take advantage of these first 15 days of the month to requalify, but 10 boxes of Sunray for only 99 US dollars. Let me repeat that. The Happy Pill, 10 boxes of Sunray for only $99. More product equals more money because you're putting it into the hands of people. You can use it for sampling. I love Mauricio. You can give a sunray to someone, and in about 15 to 20 minutes, they start to feel better. And this is something that's being used for marketing. So even though this is a product, this promotion doesn't have CV on it, but it's something that you can use almost like a business card, almost like a presentation, but they get to experience the actual results on the product. So it helps you with your customer acquisition, your product exposure when you're out there, and really just daily conversations. I love asking people, hey, have you ever heard of the Happy Pill? And they kind of look at you funny. And then you can just bring it out and show them because most people know the reason for vitamin D going up in your body. And when we show them that this actually works, almost like a bioidentical version of vitamin D that's already existing in your body, it's a scientific solution. And what a way to go out and get new customers. We added to the compensation plan a few months ago for the US, Canada, for you to be able to go out and gather 10 personal customers and max out that 30% earnings. I can tell you, I don't think she'd mind me sharing this, but one of our diamond leaders, Katie, her weekly check last week was almost $3,000 just on customers and bringing in new business. So when you think about bringing in new business, this is a great thing to do on social media, in person, in conversations. And Mauricio, we don't want to forget hempworks.com. What an amazing acquisition with MDC. And we've seen a lot of people, they're getting excited about the massive 420 sale we're going to do. This is kind of new territory for our company, but we're going to do some extraordinary promotions around hempworks.com. They'll be ordering promotions as well as enrollment on that site for people that want to focus on that brand. And right now, in the month of April, we're continuing the free shipping for all customers that order $100 on auto ship or more, and they're going to get that for life. And
And,
now, all that, it's a big funnel into qualifying for this amazing trip to Levita.
and that's what I'm gonna say, Mike. Everything you just described is something for you to help driving business to your organization. And business means also trip credits. And those trip credits translate into an amazing, amazing experience because there's one thing I always mention to our field and to our community, and I always said it doesn't matter where we go because it what it matters is with the people we go. But actually, in Immunotech is a different thing because it does matter where we're going and with the people we're going because believe me, this resort that we have contract with, which by the way is a new building, it's a new facility, and we're going to experience many different attractions, parks, pools, restaurants. I guarantee you 100% that within a week, you cannot cover every single place in that resort. So imagine how incredible this trip is going to be. But again, this is just to show you there's a way for you to make money. It's just an excuse. It's just an excuse for you to go out, share this opportunity, make these trip credits because the cherry on the top is going to that vacation. But guess what? Throughout this process, you're going to be looking at some checks coming in. And then at the end of this process, you will say, okay, I already make my trip, but guess what? I'm making extra dollars to my household income, which end up being incredible because you realize that just because we have the excuse of the trip, I was able to build a business, to build additional income for me and my family. That's incredible. I think everyone is here and everyone everywhere is looking for an option or an alternative to add more income to your household. And this is a true um, like media to do it. For me, La Vida Immunotech, we put too much effort and incredibly like we invest a lot of money in these trips because we want to give you the best experience, but the best experience for you to build a business, Mike.
Well, there's no doubt because you think about when people are working, they work hard for the extra money, and then they see a path to maybe earning full-time income where they don't have to work another job. But then getting the perks on top of that, like you said, the cherry on top, that's what La Vida is. And in Mexico, I remember one of the things I shared with the group, we had somewhere around 5,000 people in the audience, and we gave a challenge to everyone, and we saw a massive explosion in recruiting at the end of March because we gave them a very specific focus for the last few days of the month. And we said, go out and gather three new consultants, right? And you think about just the simple math. If 5,000 people each went out and got three consultants, that's 15,000 brand new people that are now sharing, our amazing products around the world, right? Because we know this equals cash flow. I should have my money in my hand right now. This is dollars, this is pesos, this is euros, this is pounds. This is an amazing product, but the best product is the financial impact that you can have with your family. So we wanted to take that excitement coming out of Mexico to everybody and tie it into the La Vida promotion. So from April 1st to the 15th, remember we're talking about the first 15 days to help you requalify. You also have the ability to enroll three new consultants, each with a minimum of that 2,000 PV, 1,000 PV in the UK, if our international friends are watching, and you're going to earn 4,000 trip credits. So the objective is to drive real volume, building your team, and then launching those brand new people. One thing, Mauricio, that we've seen consistently is that now that we're sharing with people how fast people are reaching silver, generally, we're seeing new people get started. We're seeing a big percentage of them go silver in the first 7 days of their business because they see the activation of that moving up bonus. They see the idea that they could actually go gold in their first 30 days, not their first 3 months. And in the US and Europe and Canada, we've got the gold bonus of 5,000, we've got diamond bonus of 15,000. So you want to build momentum. It starts with your three, get those trip credits for yourself, and then get them started going silver in 7 days, getting into the moving up bonus, and that's going to push you to gold. Mauricio, I think we're going to have more silvers and more golds in the month of April than we have all year long.
I couldn't agree more, my friend. I think there's such a momentum built out that you can feel out there, that you can feel people sharing the opportunity, sharing the product, sharing the possibility of you adding those extra dollars to your household. So I think you're absolutely right, Mike. And for whoever is committed to, we have a lot for you out there to make this a reality. Because not only that, but it's like just in a couple days, we're receiving an extraordinary group here in the Woodlands, in our office, in our headquarters, a group that has decided and committed to a boot camp, to something that it's going to change the dynamics and the state that their business, or even if they're just starting, they're just going to have a really kickoff start with this amazing boot camp, because it's going to be a lot to share, training, personal experiences, people that has done what it requires to be done to go to the next level. Well, those people are going to be here, and those people are going to be sharing these opportunities. So, Mike, I cannot wait to receive this group and to have so much fun and learn together to go to the next level. So, Mike, what is there for us to finalize today with a very strong messaging for you? Because we all know Mike, and Mike is the best that can give us a true direction to where we're going, and what is what we need to do, and what is what we need to focus. Because remember, focus is one of the most important and critical items in your business.
What I love, Mauricio, is we're going to give real simple action steps right now. We've talked about it all, but we're going to bring it together before we end this. We're not thinking about April 17th, April 20th, April 25th. We're thinking about where we're at today to April 15th. Your goal, it starts with take advantage of the Sunray promotion, take advantage of getting requalified, get your customers, go out and get 10 customers on Sunray, go out and get a ton of customers on Immunical. Did you know that about 50% of the people who purchase this product without any marketing to them, they turn around the next month and they purchase a whole box of Immunical? Those are just the numbers. So take advantage of this personally. That's number one. Number two, you need to gather 3 brand new consultants by the 15th. Who can do it? Anybody can do it. You just got to put your mindset on it. Think about how many people right now are struggling with their bills, struggling with the gas. Think about people who are not struggling, but they have the mindset of they want more. You just have to be the in between conversation to introduce them to Immunotec, a 30-year-old, sexy, established, stable company that's all backed by science. So it's up to you to get the word out to ask the question. The question is, how many times per day are you asking people, have you ever heard of Immunotec? Right? When you ask that question, the majority of people will say, no, what is that? And that's called an opening for you to go out and have a conversation. And you're looking for 3 people to say yes by the 15th. You do that. And then the third thing is get them launched super fast, right? Their first 7 days. I don't care if they have any products. If they haven't received their starter package in the first 7 days, they probably won't, right? They don't need it, because this is the best product for them to go out and talk about. They need to instantly get into action, call their best friends, call the people they work with, call those that they have the most influence in with. And then also with social media, let them know I've started a new business. I want you on this team. We're all going to Mexico with this amazing experience, and you can earn a $5,000 bonus, right? So they don't need a product. They don't need a business card. They don't even need an amazing logo on their shirt or a hat to go out and have those conversations in the first 7 days. So that's why we're seeing people that get started real quick have fast success, because they're not waiting for all the information, they're taking action. So, Mauricio, I think those 3 things combined with just the momentum from March, it's time for people to focus through the 15th. We've got many other, conversations in Spanish and English and Zooms that we'll be doing over the next several days as we lead up to the 15th. But if the team will do that from today to the 15th, April's going to be another level for their business.
100%, Mike. And you and I are traveling to Colombia also, because we have an amazing Latin America Immunofest that it's closing up the Immunofest season. So
Yes.
we are super happy about that, and we're gonna learn so much there. We launch an amazing product, a coffee that it's already there. It's already in the market. People it's buying it. People is loving it. So we are really, really excited of what is coming. So as Mike says, it's all about execution. We every single day, it's not just this call, but every single day we're out there sharing with you tools, we're sharing with you which action you should take, because all of that together will build momentum as we are all here at Immunotech. So we are Immunotech, and we are always thankful for your time, for your effort, for your passion, for your connection. Thank you one more time, and I can't wait to see this group coming on this weekend. And of course, our people in Latin America when we're going to Bogota in Colombia. So, Mike, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.
Let's celebrate together the new ranks of March 2026.
Gracias, porque este ejecutivo no hubiera podido ser posible sin todas y cada una de las personas que formáis parte de mi equipo.
Esto es algo que todos lo podemos hacer, solo tenemos que ponerle un poquito de esfuerzo, poner un poquito de dedicación, y créeme que una vez que llegas tú a diamante, las cosas se componen.
Immunotec, donde nos brinda todo el abanico de posibilidades, donde los sueños se cumplen.
Representa sueños cumplidos, metas superadas y un camino lleno de crecimientos personal y profesional.
Más que comprometida a seguir llevando este mensaje día a día, puerta a puerta, ciudad por ciudad, casa por casa, para seguir ayudando a más y más personas.